Jacob.
Hey, welcome in, big up. Welcome into episode number 71. Hey, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. If you're here in the States, closing out your Wednesday, good evening if you are in the UK. And you know what? Good morning to anyone in down under or thereabouts, in that time zone anyway. How you doing? Good morning to you. Happy Thursday. You're closer to being done with the work week than I am, but personally, just good to see you. Wow, this is football. Thank you for the. I just saw this is football. Commented Jacob Outs. Wasn't that sweet and lovely? Wow, lovely. Look, they got background. Look, you see this background? That's different. I got a little animated background going. What y'all think about that? I need to mess with them colors, but either way, is it distracting? Let me know. It's the first time I saw that they supported it, so figured why not? Why not give it a little gander and see what that thing's all about? But how are we doing, everybody? Happy hump day. I hope you are humping the week and the week is not humping you. Cheers, Hydration Nation. I'll pause for the cause. Now, today won't be as long of an episode as usual. I'm going to have to do a love you and leave you. Well, it's only because a good friend of the channel, Staffy TV, he's got a show coming up in about an hour. I told him I'd be a little bit late because I'm going to hang out with y'all, but I wanted to bring something. We'll go about a little over an hour, about an hour 15 today instead of the normal like 2 hours. I got to try and keep it 100. So let's see. There you go. I'm going to put there you go, Hussam. You're our mod. You want to be a mod? You're a mod. There you go. But let me say what's up to Hansi G. You get the first place prize. Hansi G says, come on, you Spurs. Big up, Jacob from Australia. Good morning, Hansi G. Love that photo. What is that? I believe that's Roger, the kangaroo. He's a very famous kangaroo. I am in the kangaroo gang, as you well know. We got the victory kangaroo here. He's here. Chewy's here. Hit those likes. I haven't even asked for it. I just forgot. We're almost 5 minutes in, and I ain't even said hit them likes up. But go ahead and hit those likes. Participate in the poll if you get the chance to. I see 34 votes, 19 likes. Shirley, but don't call me Shirley. We can get those numbers up in no time. But Milton Nobrega is in the house as well. Good afternoon, Jacob, and everyone in the chat. Hope everyone is well. Feeling like a smackhead in rehab, needing my Ainge fix. It's been too long a wait, and I've seen the Matip own goal like a million times. Look, man, it's not yesterday. Yes, I did wear this shirt specifically for the stream yesterday. And you know what? I wore it again today, specifically for the stream today. So think about that. And you want to know why? I'm doing for a few reasons. I'm going to see how long it takes until my wife notices that I'm wearing the same shirt. And then also because I equate it to like, they're gone, but not forever, just for the moment. So like if you've ever had a loved one and, you know, like a man leaves a woman a hoodie and then she wears it and it smells like him and it has a robust scent of him on it, or, you know, something like that. It's like that. But since I don't have any of Ainge Postecoglou's clothes for me to wear, I'm just gonna this shirt makes me feel closer to Ainge. I'll put it that way. But you know what? Whatever makes you feel better. We're all coping through this international break however we can. And I'm just a man wearing my kangaroo shirt because honestly, I can't wait for Ainge Ball to return. Long may it continue. If anyone need a reminding, we are still undefeated in the Premier League, y'all. Yeah, in case anyone was wondering. But big up Zapur in the house. First YouTube chat member, big up. You get the first place prize today. Says every time I see your name, Milton, I think of Jacob's voice, Milton Nobrega. Try to put a little salsa on it, you know. Try and keep it 100. Big up Adrian Stroka in the house as well. The question for today: how do you think Spurs integrate Bentancur back into the starting 11? Now, for me, I don't really know how to feel about it yet, because honestly, I think Papa Matessar has been. I think he's been pretty good. I'm not a stinky boy. Don't say I'm stinky. No, I smell good. That's is that lavender? I think it's lavender. But big up. How are we all doing? Roy's in the house. Obviously, the news today. I'm a little bit easily distracted because I apologize. I've been running here and there with my son today. I'm a little distracted. But big up Roy in the chat. Obviously, the news today. Mr. You know who LOLO. I heard Mr. LOLO gonna come back 3 to 4 weeks. And so since we return in about 2 weeks from now, ostensibly he's going to miss 1 to 2, maybe 3 games that he's not going to be in the 20. So I think that's a little bit of good news that we can kind of hang on to for this part of international break. Yo, honestly, this international thing, it's killing me. It sucks very much. I don't like it, but I will be doing a watch along tomorrow here on the channel. It will be late for those of you in the UK, but Argentina play. I made the thumbnail. I can't even remember it now. I made the damn thumbnail and I can't even remember it now. So I apologize. But it's in the channel. It's coming up. You could hit it. You could say what's up. Damn it. Who does Argentina play tomorrow? Paraguay? I think it's Paraguay. Paraguay? Paraguay? Paraguay. I don't know how to say that name. I'll have to figure it out before tomorrow. Big up Jim. Just a guy who loves Spurs. Team Jim. Hashtag Jim in. Kate out every single time. Massive big up to Jacob and Chewy. Hope you and the family are well. Quiz. Big up. Chewy's well. He's doing his thing. He was trying to not show up for the show today. I told him, no, sir, you better show up for work. Pack Maniacs in the house says, come on, you Spurs. Big up Hussam, friend of the channel. This is football. You have become a mod. Mod me on your channel so some people in that chat will show me respect. I don't know if you've seen it. He's doing a call-in over there on This Is Football. And I just said one thing in the chat, and about 6 people at me like did the thing where it pops up orange in my chat. And honestly, it's fun. Got a great fun little group of people over there. So big up Hassan every single time. Elvis G, evening Jacob in the chat. I've had to rewatch match highlights to take the edge off. We are all coping differently, my friend, but cope we must. It's unfortunate. I got like something stuck in my chest. I was eating some cornflakes earlier. Maybe that's what it is. I can't make out what the things are in the background. Yeah, because I didn't actually make this background. This was an asset to an intro for a different thing that I was doing. And I was just like, I don't know. It kind of feels weird, huh? Big up. Yosarian. Good morning, Jacob in United Spurs. I came from a land down under. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Yosarian. Good morning. Just a girl who loves Spurs. There she is. There she is. She says today realism won. I don't think that's what it is. But big up. I haven't finished. I haven't finished the show. I'm halfway through the show. I'm taking my time. I don't want to like not be able to hear what y'all are saying. So I've been having to pause and go, and then some other people were live, and sometimes I don't catch. If I don't watch live, a lot of times I won't watch it at all. But there's some shows and some things that I have to stop, and I will make sure I watch. And I can't wait to see. Can't wait to see what happens there. Soap Dodger Chewy in. No, I'm not dodging soap. I still shower. It's just the same shirt. Like I wear a shirt and then I change it for the show, and then I wear this shirt on the show, and then when the show's over, I take this shirt off. And so what I did is I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna wear it and then see what happens. Because honestly, I mean, look at it. It's a damn kangaroo. Who doesn't wanna dream about some Ainge ball? I love it. That's like I love the logo. Big up Kaylee. How you doing out there in London? Good evening, Kaylee. Alan Bennett, how you doing, sir? Mr. K's in the house. Hi, everyone. Hello, Mr. K. Hello, Joshua says big up. I believe that's what he was saying. Mr. K says Bentancur will officially have the team around him that he deserves. Well excited. I'm very well excited. But where does he fit in, y'all? What are we saying in the poll? Let's see. 60% says take the time to slowly bring him in and see. And honestly, I feel like that's like my most real for Kate. Here's the word for just a girl who loves Spurs. My most realistic take would be let's take our time. This is what I think is just kind of slowly bring him up to speed, and then go from there. I don't want to rush him in and then he feel like he has to do something. He has to come in with a statement like let's just. But again, I think Ainge Postecoglou is going to have the best sense of like when he should come in. Does this disrupt our chemistry? People have been saying we have the best midfield 3 in the entire league, and honestly, I would go to bat with that. There's obviously, I would say Man City's is best, but you could argue top 3 100% that we have top 3 midfield in the league, and that's you could argue that we have the best 4 midfielders if you pick out of a starting 3. But I mean, Bentancur off the bench, Sarr off the bench. Those are actually 2 good options off the bench in the midfield that I'm so excited. I can't lie. I'm so excited that he's coming back. Some people do believe, though, 12% says has to start whenever he's 100% over whoever. I've been seeing the discourse on Twitter as well. Some people say as soon as he's fit, we have to throw him in there and we have to get him up to speed. And he's just that good that he demands that kind of respect. To me, I don't even know if it's respect. I feel like it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more like let's just take care of him. Let's not put too much pressure on him too soon, you know. But the leg looks good. The leg absolutely looks good. If you've seen the pictures, I put it in the thumbnail of this video. You can see his knee, his leg. I remember there was an image that came out during last season, and you saw how skinny his left leg was. And now seeing the pictures today, not gonna lie, 40 in my pants. No, thought it was a boner. You know, shout out Juice WRLD for that line there. Antonio's Vorrias, Paraguay. It is Paraguay. So we're doing that tomorrow. It will be a little later than usual, but apologies. It'll be fun though. We're on GOAT watch, and I ain't talking Lionel Messi. If you know, you know. Big up Jaco. It says Jacob. And then I don't know what that says. I need to start. Someone needs to hook me up with some Duolingo. I need to start taking Korean lessons. I think it's been long enough. And then this way, if I see Sun, I can say, "I love you. Let's exchange moistures." And maybe he'll give me a hug at that point. I just need to learn it though. Joe Hong, big up Jacob and Chewy, big up y'all. Big up, how you doing, Joe Hong, and your puppy? Hope y'all are well. Hello. It's a good stream, a good laugh. Oh. I don't know what you're talking about. Mike, just wanted to say big up, Jacob. Is international break done yet? Unfortunately not. We're going to have to suffer. Yosarian, I'm rewatching early takes on Ainge appointment to stave off the boredom. Very satisfying. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that is what I should do. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I'm behind in the chat, but I have the YouTube app, and I can see just in case like a freaking super chat comes in, but... There you go, Staffy. We've got a whole bunch of mods of the channel. And the first thing you said, you come into the show, Staffy, and the first thing you say is don't forget to redirect. That's like, damn, why don't you say what's up? Here's a I love you or something, or here's a thumbs up. No, it's just don't forget to redirect. Don't you worry about it. I'm a professional amateur. Cy Danza, good evening. Jacob from Oxfordshire. Cy, how you doing? Hope you're well, my brother. Captain Grandma, good day, Jacob. Shona, my dog, wants to play with Chewy. She's a tart. Is that a kind of a dog, or is that like a word? I don't know what that is, but big up. Joe Hong in the house. Lolo's eventual return works well with the timing of AVCON. Slowly integrate him in until he has to play every minute in January. The big question is, who is the third center mid? I think it's got to be like Højbjerg, right? When AVCON starts, it's got to be Højbjerg and Bentancur and then Maddison. I like how these mods I have, I mod them, then they hashtag Jacob out. That's the love, I suppose I get it. That's the love I'm deserving of. Lee Smithy Smith, big up all. How you doing, Lee Smithy Smith? Kate will finally be on the bandwagon when we win the Prem. We're going to have to win the Prim, and then we're going to get an apology video from her. We got to win it, though. And I want to clarify real quick. Anyone who's watching this, anyone who... Things have been said that I say that I don't think necessarily is true. So at any point, you can go back and review any of the tape of things that I may or may not have said. And I got to text my wife real quick. I have a drink in the freezer and I don't want it to explode. See, I'm very transparent here. Hit that like. I mean, I don't know what other YouTube guy's going to tell you what he's texting his significant other, but I just texted my wife about a drink that's in the freezer because I talked to her about the show. I said, this drink's not going to be cold by the time the show starts, but can you bring it to me? And she said she would. It's been 18 minutes, 19 minutes. She hasn't brought it yet. Craig the Gecko Man, big up Jacob and Chewy. Big up Craig the Gecko Man. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. Antonios Avorias, good day, Jacob. The one silver lining for this international break is that Spurs are top. If the Socceroos can get up against England, that would be nice too. Hey, in that scenario, my friend, you know what I'm saying? Go Socceroos. You already know where my allegiance is. The Victory Kangaroo's not for everybody, okay? The Victory Kangaroo's not for everybody. I'll put it that way. Big up. Jacob, what's that smell? Oh, it's victory. Hey, you know who victory for who? Spurs, because we're undefeated. But apparently you just want to be the wet blanket. You just want to you want to rain on the State Fair. Speaking of, anyone who doesn't know, the State Fair in Texas is happening right now. So anyone in Texas, the State Fair is going on in Dallas, Fort Worth area. But I saw that they've introduced a new item. Now in America, they deep fry everything. They literally have a deep fried fireball shot. I don't know if you know the alcohol Fireball, but somehow, some way they've deep fried it, and you can buy it at the State Fair. If that doesn't scream America, I don't know what does. But anyway, I will not be attending that. I'll say it that way. Howard Eisenberg says, big up, Jacob. Don't forget us Canadians. Can't wait to hear your musings on virtuous, irrelevant subjects. Hey, Howard Eisenberg, big up. Never forget my Canadian. You're part of the family already because we're on the same continent. First and foremost. Big up Future Music as well. Hey, Jacob and all. Big up Future Music. How you keeping? How come Hussam got mod before me? You're not going to do a Korea watch along at 5 a.m.? No. I was looking at like the times of the matches tomorrow, and I was like, which ones, could I first of all actually do? And I was like, ooh, Argentina, 5 p.m. They don't have anything earlier, but I can't do earlier anyway. And my wife doesn't get home till late tomorrow, so there's some 12:45 kickoffs. I mean, obviously, I could cover these Euro qualifiers, but if it's not Greece, I don't really care. Sorry. That's the only team I'm really pulling for. And Greece plays on Friday versus Ireland. Yo! Greece plays Ireland on Friday. Friday. Oh, no, I can't do it. My wife's going to be at work. Damn, I just checked her schedule. Damn, that sucks. That actually really sucks. She's super busy on Friday. Damn, she's got a long day on Friday. Thank you for going to work, my dear. But damn, I wanted to do a Greece versus Ireland watch along. That'd have been so much fun. Anyway, we move. There are things to talk about in the world of Tottenham Hotspur. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share some things with y'all. And let's go ahead and talk about the news of the day before we get on out of here. Because again, today will be a little bit of a shorter show. It'll be a little bit shorter than usual. So apologies for that. Let's see here. There it is. I don't know if y'all seen this. This is actually kind of funny. What do y'all think about... this is kind of not the point of today's subject, but I just want to share it with y'all real quick. Here you go. So Luka Modric says, I don't want to be out. I just want to play, if necessary, every 3 days because I feel physically well. Everything that happens around me is a normal process, so I simply accept it like that. I have to mentally prepare for this situation, accept and move on. I think he's talking about he's not too happy at Real Madrid. And I've been seeing some Spurs fans saying we should put in a loan move for him in January. Do y'all want him back? Do y'all want Luka Modric back at Spurs? Thank you so much, my love. Look at that. Everyone say dubs in the chat for my wife. Dubs in the chat for my wife. Bringing the drink. I ain't going to put the label on there, but because they ain't sponsored the channel yet. I say yet because I have a dream that they're going to just send me case after case. Which actually probably wouldn't be good for my heart, but it'd be good for my mouth. Put it that way. It'd be good for my mouth. That's very nice. Ice cold. Lovely. Only 30 likes. Wallahi, this is absurd. Wallahi, my guy. Where are we at? 43 likes. 70 people watching. We can hit them likes. So come on now. 56 votes. Majority saying take the time to slowly bring in Bentancur, and that might be the move. Let's see. Jaco, if Klinsmann plays Sunday for full 180 minutes, I'm going to go to Korea and kick his ass personally. Please do. Take video of it, and let's watch it on the stream together. Because honestly, I thought Jurgen Klinsmann was coys. I thought he was Koi's. And now he's like, nah, I don't give a shit about their season. Tart is a slag. What is that? Well, why would Jurgen Klinsmann not... All right, I'm getting distracted because of that Jurgen Klinsmann comment. I just want to real quick see, did anyone say anything about... There you go. Mrs. Jacob legend, absolute legend. Big up Drula is in the house. How are you doing? Hashtag Jacob okay, hashtag Chewy in. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Get that going. How are we all doing? We will really need Benny when we lose Basuma and Papa in January. But Benny's going to be back, sounds like November. Sounds like November. Stephen Collins. Hi, Jacob. Hope you're all fine with you and the family. Thinking of coming over to the U.S. again from Australia. Never been to Texas, but love to go to San Antonio. Have you been and what's your thoughts? I have been. It's a great place. I love that city. A lot to do. A lot of cool things you could do. There's like the River Walk and the Alamo. It's like a historical city. So it's very cool. Very much a good little town to go to. I'll recommend it for sure. You could also catch a basketball game while you're there. Not too bad. So, but yeah, Luka Modric. Apparently he wants out. Spurs fans have said, bring him in on loan. Personally, I love him, so why not? I still think he has quality. I absolutely still think he has quality. James says, Luka Modric, we need the legend and born winning mentality back home to Spurs. I would just like, but he wants to play and start, so would he even come here? Because I don't see him starting. Who does he start over? Especially because today's subject is, in fact, that we have Bentancur soon to be back. Why would we... Yep, big up Mrs. J for the refreshments. Thank you. Yes, big up Mrs. J every single time. She came in here and blessed me with a refreshment. And it's very so good. It's orange flavor. Big up Rich. Yep, Team Jim. Hashtag Team Jim. Every day is a good day to put hashtag Team Jim in the chat. Every single time. Modric is still quality, says Shamu. Watch him play with Croatia all the time. When does Croatia play? Do they play on Friday? Do they play on Friday? I guess technically I could do a South Korea-Tunisia watch-along 5 a.m. on Friday. If I got up at 5 a.m. to watch South Korea versus Tunisia, international friendly, I think I might actually have a problem if I did that. Here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at these fixtures. This is Fridays. Canada, Japan, England, Australia. I really wish I could do this one right here. Greece versus Ireland. That's what I wish. Anywho, Jim says, Jacob, love Modric. How long does he have left in the tank? No, it's more of a vibes thing, I think. I don't know. Who loves orange soda? I love orange soda. We can't afford him, says Keybike. That might be true, but if it's a loan deal, then we don't have to pay partial. So that might still work. If we let's just do a half season loan just for the vibes. Why not? Modric over Xavi. I already read that. Hell yeah, bring him back on loan. Daniel E says, hell yeah, bring him back on. Daniel E usually disagrees with me, and I thought this might be a little bit of an outlandish thing. I'm more wanted just for the sentiment. Like, I would welcome Dele Alli back just because I love him so much, not because I think he's gonna. But that's just me because I'm a sentimentalist. I can't help it. Simple. Bench Kulu, Modric in. Is that what we're doing here, y'all? Bench Kulu, Modric in. Is that what we're doing? Turkey and Wales. They play today, right? Are they playing right now? No, Wales played Gibraltar today. Ben Davies scored. No one said Ben Davies scored. No one told me. I didn't watch the game, but no one told me Ben Davies scored. Did y'all know Ben Davies scored today? Okay, there it is. Spurs did tweet it. I'm lying. Captain Ben Davies with the headed goal versus Gibraltar. Look at there. Oh, look at there as well. Older folks may not care about this, but Christian Romero has made Team of the Week in FC24, EAFC. Anyone who's into EAFC, there it is. Boom. Can't wait. I'm going to try and get that. I'm going to buy that for sure. Look at that card. That's just a beautiful, sexy card right there, honestly. But Kuti, for last week's performance versus Luton Town, he gets voted EAFC Team of the Week. Love to see it. Get in. But, don't say this to other people, yo, because I hear all these people. Every channel I go to, Spurs, non-Spurs, everyone says, Romero's not good. He's overrated. He's got the bozo gene, this, that, and the other. I think they're jealous. Not the Spurs fans, obviously, but the rival fans. And I think that they're judging him off of a very small sample size. And they let that small sample size cloud their judgment about how they feel about this player. And that's okay. That's people's opinion. My opinion... Be honest, Jacob. Even you could get a goal against Gibraltar. Look at that. You think they'd let a chunky Zlatan on? You think they'd allow that, Shamu? I've always played goalkeeper, and it was because I was too big to play in the. Also, they probably saw me run and were like, "That guy's not very mobile." But they never wanted me to be the Zlatan I always dreamed I could be. But there you are. Spurs got fans in America. Yes, Arsenal for life. You should do a quick Google because there's more Spurs fans in America, at least Spurs supporter clubs in America, than there are Arsenal supporter clubs. I think I did the math. Y'all have 70, and we have over 120. So hold that L. That's another L. Arsenal for L. Big up. But big up being here. There are fans in America, most international. We are like Pitbull. We are Pitbull FC. We are Mr. International, 100%. Jacob, before you get mad at Klinsmann for playing Sonny, at least read my last comment. What is it? This is Klinsmann's chance to play Korea at full force. He's never had a big four healthy. He's never had the big four healthy at the same time. Sonny, Monster Min Jae, Hwang Hee-chan, and Lee Kang-in. I want Klinsmann to show us his best. But it's versus Tunisia for what? For his pride? I don't care. I don't give a fuck about Klinsmann's pride. I care way more about Heung-min's son, Heung-min dad, than I do about Klinsmann's pride, about what he could prove that he could do. Fire his ass, bring in Joe Schmo, or go get Gallardo, the dude who was, we wanted to get him from Argentina. He's still out on the job. Hell no. I don't care. I don't give a damn about Klinsmann's pride. I don't give a damn about Klinsmann showing this, that, and the other. I care more about Son and Tottenham Hotspur's future than even if it wasn't a friendly, I would feel this way. This is just a fucking friendly. Like, if it was Euro qualifier, different. If it's Tunisia and Vietnam are both in the Asian conference, they're important matches. Important to who? And what? Like, it says friendly. It's not qualifying. It's not knockouts. It's not anything that's actually a competitive. It's literally just for pride. It's for pride. And for me, I care more about Son's health and his fitness than I do about Korea, about Klinsmann proving, oh, I've done this and that. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. Everyone could feel differently about how they feel. But big up Ellie, the queen, the goat herself has blessed us with her presence. Big up Ellie each and every time. Says, hey, Jacob, you're a top man. Respect. Big up. You're a top lass. Lassie. You're a top lassie. Is lassie, is that a word that they use for females over there? I think it is. I hope it's not disrespectful like Lassie the dog or something. But cheers to you, Ellie. This is the queen. We've been talking. She's going to be sending me a care package here in the mail. Honestly, she's the GOAT. You want me to be the Texan Akinfenwa? I love, you know me, I love me some Akinfenwa. That's a girthy boy right there. He's got his own YouTube channel. I definitely hit the instant subscribe when I seen that. 100%. Romero and Van de Veen are playing so well this season as a duo, loving their partnership, and it's only been 8 matches together, and look how good they are. Remember, before Van de Veen's first start, he had only been here for like 3 training sessions. They had 3 training sessions together before that Brentford start. And then now 8 Premier League starts, 8 Premier League appearances. Him and Romero look like Batman and Robin. And some people are comparing them against each other, and I find it funny. And then people compare, you know, the Saliba to Romero and then Gabriel to Van Veen. These comparisons are funny to me because it's really just banter and just conversation. But, you know, it's all good. I love them. I wouldn't trade them for any other duo in the league. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Drula says, and Messi I trust. Yo, Messi said he's the GOAT. What am I supposed to say? I know more than Lionel Messi. I don't know more about ball than Lionel Messi. I would never claim that. That's absurd to me. I would never do it. But some people can say Lionel Messi's wrong about a bunch of stuff, and I'm sure he is. But I'm gonna choose to believe Lionel Messi when he says he's the GOAT. He says he's the GOAT, then he has a great game, you know. So Bruce says, I get it, but this is Korea's best chance of doing something maybe for... Of doing what? What do they accomplish? If they go out there and win 7-0 in a friendly versus Tunisia, what does that accomplish, Zapur? I'm genuinely curious. I just don't see any way that this is going to be... Like, I don't care about a friendly. This to me is AI. This is Allen Iverson. We're talking about practice. We're talking about a friendly. Ellie the Queen. Everyone dubs for Ellie. FA Women's League Cup. Spurs 6, Reading 0. More Ainge ball. Hey, there's a photo of them together. Excuse me. I had a big old burp. I'm glad I was able to mute myself for that. Futility 1912, big up, how you doing? Says, when Klinsmann was a player, he took dives so often somebody needed to get him some milk. Oh, they needed to do what?
He needs some milk.
That's just what it is. Big up, Futility. Get him the milk he so needed. Daniel says, I don't give a shit. As soon as I found out they were both friendlies, I can't defend Klinsmann one bit, but taking Sonny for worthless friendlies. I mean, I want Sonny rested up. I want his feet up. I want some lady massaging one calf, another lady massaging his other calf, and then I need another lady massaging his neck, head area, and then he flips over and they do the same thing. I need this man being pampered like a king. I need him being wrapped in bubble wrap. Heung-min Son does not need to be playing 180 minutes versus Tunisia and whoever the fuck. I don't agree with it. I think Klinsmann's a bum. Don't use don't use my captain. He's going to use my captain. Their captain as well, I know. I'm trying to be possessive here, if you allow me. But you're going to take him for your pride. To say, look, y'all, I can be a manager. No, I don't care about that. The man's trying to save his own ass, and he needs Heung-min Dad to do it. Unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. But we move. We'll see what happens and transpires. I tell you what, if Son gets injured in 180 minutes of pretty much no consequence football, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. I might even fly myself out there. Wherever Jurgen Klinsmann is, I'll find him. I will find him. Shamu Vandevoo. I didn't change the Vandevoo for nothing. Shamu Vandevoo, I love it. Hey, I didn't even realize until you just pointed that out. Good job. Over 80 people in the house. How are we doing on them likes? I see 57 likes. I see 69 votes. Nice. 67% says take it slow. Bring him in and see. 17% says rotate him and Sar. And then another 12% says has to start when he's 100% over whoever. 4% says let him be the super sub. Well, there you go. Appreciate everyone who's hitting a like and partaking in that poll. It does mean a lot. It's absolutely free. Remember, it costs you nothing. You don't have to spend a single dollar to help the channel grow. And ain't that pretty sweet? Klinsmann needs to go back to the Orange County and be with his hot wife. Leave Korean job who really wants the opportunity to coach. Oh, I didn't know he was from Orange County or that he lived there. And I did not know what his wife looked like either. But we move. I actually... What? Wait. I actually said that to Sava tonight. Jacob Van de Veen and Romero over Gabriel and Saliba as a pair. You know, hey, I'm sure I'll have to watch that back. Oh, I'm sure you got attacked over there. Well, not attacked. I'm sure your opinion was challenged. And I think that that's fair. But sometimes it's funny, you know. It's hard to stand up for our players sometimes. I find it funny listening to people compare them to the Wooly lot. F them, our players all the way. And hey, that's totally sprinkled with a seasoning of bias, but I can't help myself. I am who I am, like it or love it. Messi the true GOAT. Hey, GOAT see GOAT. That's the way I see it. Real recognize real, and I see myself a couple times. Most of the Korean fans and media is turning on Klinsmann because he hardly spent time on the national team. That's what I'm saying. He's going to try and use Heung-min Dad to save his career. No, thank you. Jacob, I would not change Van de Veen and Romero either. They're going to be a massive part of us winning the league. Come on, Jim, get in. Hey, I don't think we're gonna win the league this year, but I like the notion of you can't tell me that we won't win the league this year. I mean, you could, but I would say, where did you buy your crystal ball at? Amazon or Sam's or where Tesco, whatever they got out there in the UK? Oh, wherever you're at in the world. Tell me, if you know for a fact that we will not win the league this year, tell me where you bought your crystal ball at. I'd be very interested to know, my friend. But I don't think, like, logic would dictate that you could say, yes, we're probably not going to win the league. I don't feel like we're going to win the league because we're not deep enough. And we've barely started to scratch the surface of what we're doing here with Ange Postecoglou. So don't tell me it is impossible. If there's a 1 in a million chance, that is at some percentage a chance. And I'll hold on to that like a shoelace on a zip line. Klinsmann is still working for ESPN. What the hell? Hey, there you go. Conflict of interest. There's only 2 friendlies before the World Cup qualifiers next month. They must do well for these. Bro, I'm not having it. I know you're a Korea's fan, but like, no, I'm not having it. I don't give a shit about his job. I don't. Anyone know if Luka Vuskovic has been playing for Hajduk Split's U21s? I don't know what's going on over there. I just know he'll be here in 2 years. That's all I know. Because I'd never heard of Hajduk Split before we signed Luka Vuskovic. Highly recommend looking up recent Eternal Derby footage in Croatia. So many flares, insanity. Eternal Derby. I'll have to check that out. Big up Daniel Sandoval in the house as well. Future Music says Son will be okay. He's more of a playmaker than a striker for Korea. Yeah, but the people love putting their hands on him, and why not? If he's there, I would definitely put my hands on him, but probably not in an overly aggressive way, but in an appropriate and consensual way. Klinsmann is taking remote work to the next level. Klinsmann needs to do one. Jurgen as a player is great, but as a manager is an absolute waste of space. Yeah, Lampard, he's a great player, but look at him as manager. Wayne Rooney, same thing. He can't even hang on to his job at DC United. But he was a great player, Wayne Rooney. Just because you're a great player don't mean you're a great manager, and that's just the gravy of it. Big up Jacob, everyone in the chat. Big up Bobby K every single time. How you doing? Ellie, big up Ellie, says, yes, Lassie is what the Scots use, and Lasse is a dog on TV. So correct on both counts, Jacob, but lady dogs are bitches, but that word is incorrectly used as a female candidate. Hey, Ellie, I appreciate that. And good day to you, Lasse. There you go. There's my little bit of accent for the day. I feel like it's required at this point. Y'all may hate it, but I had to do it. I had to do it to him. With the big injury that Bentancur has had, the best of him, use him off the bench for now to get match sharpness up. Yeah, let's talk about it. I was going to go on a rant and sit here and big up Romero. Honestly, I was going to do it. I was prepared to do it, if I'm being honest. I was absolutely prepared to do it. But I have some. I think I started. Real quick, I do want to do this because it is in the title. So before I'll make that the final thing we talk about, Bentancur, maybe. Let's see. So the Premier League tweeted Master Creator, and Kieran Trippier got 27. And look who's right behind him, Mr. James Maddison. I mean, you go a little bit further, Mr. Kulusevski's not far behind him either. But number 2 in chances created. First of all, I just want to go back to a debate people had with me about Odegaard being better. As a creative attacking midfielder, chances created would go hand in hand with that job, you would think. And I don't see Odegaard. Where is he at? He's not on this. I wonder where Odegaard is. So for anyone saying Maddison is not the signing of the summer, I mean, how long until you deny the truth? Do the aliens got to abduct you? You can't be calling Klinsmann a bum, dude. Man's a Spurs legend. Love those days he played at White Hart Lane. You're right. I just, in defense of Sonny, maybe I go out of bounds. So apologies. I don't mean he's a bum. Yeah. I mean, the slide, that's an iconic slide. Like, that's one of the photos that I actually want to have framed. I want to get framed like a bunch of little photos and stuff. But yeah, I would love to. I love that kit too, that purple one. It was like the brown, it had like the purple on the shoulder. I think it had a collar as well. So you're right. My bad. I didn't mean to call him a bum. But don't be playing Son. That's a bummy move. How about that? Will we, won't we win the league? That is the question in everyone's lips. And Kate beat Jimbo by 1 vote that we won't do it. Everyone was saying it. I mean, I'm actually surprised it was that close, personally, because I feel like I don't even think, like, if I had to vote, will we win the league this year? I would, if I had to put like money on it or I had any stake in the game, I would have to say that no, I don't think that we would. But I don't think that it's impossible. Right now, we're flying high. But in a moment's time, all that could be gone. So I see the rationale of like, excuse me, like let's hang on a bit before we jump all in the pool there. But why not dream? You can't tell me it won't happen, but it's not likely to happen. But you can't tell me it won't absolutely not happen. Jacob, I have a bet on us winning the league and bet on us doing the double. FA Cup and the league, that'd be insane. I'd probably cry on stream, I'm not going to lie. I've been thinking about it because I feel like it's approaching. In some form or fashion, I feel like trophy is incoming. Ange Postecoglou's changing everything about this club. And long may it continue. I really think that he's bringing something special to us. So I don't know if it's this year or next year, but I've said I'm waiting 3 more windows. So I'll give them 4 windows total until I say this should be enough of like your team. They've been with you. You've been here long enough to where the hallway smells of Ange Postecoglou. So now that you've officially, scented up the place, so to speak, you should be having everyone firing on the same page, in my opinion. And then that is when I will judge Postecoglou and have my high expectations. I think he's come in and done an immaculate job, but we haven't seen him face like the adversity of 2 losses on the bounce. You know what I mean? And not saying that that's going to happen or that it should have happened, because at this juncture in the season, there's not one match that I don't think we should have actually come away with a win. Those 2 draws that we have, we could have easily won both of those, in my opinion. My humble opinion. We could have beat Arsenal. We could have beat Brentford. Brentford got that sketchy-ass, weak-ass penalty, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm just saying, if things were different, our expectations should still remain the same as to what they were before the season started. That, not should. I don't want to tell people how to be a fan, how to go about thinking about Tottenham and your expectations for us. But for me personally, I can only speak on that. And for me, I just got to keep the same energy. I think I just want to keep seeing what we're doing and keep going and keep moving. And if we win the league, hey, ooh, I will literally fucking cry on stream. I will absolutely. And I don't even care. No one can say shit to me. No one can say nothing to me. I will actually get, like, I might get this whole, this arm only got one tattoo on it. That arm only got one tattoo on it, but I may dedicate this entire arm to our Premier League winning side and just have the entire fucking squad going down my arm. That's how crazy. And I'd probably put a big Ainge Postecoglou on my back or something. I don't know. I would absolutely lose my mind if we won the league. Holy shit. That to me is the biggest trophy we could win. Not, I understand some people will say Champions League. Winning the Premier League over 38 games. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We need to big up the ladies' 6-0 win over Reading. Is it Reading or Reading? To me, it looks like Reading, but it could be like Readingshireville, and I don't know. But shout out to ladies every single time. Beth England, how's she doing? Ridwan, hello. Brr. What's up, man? Keep sharing the love, bro. Big up. Big up, Ridwan. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Excuse me. Over 90 of y'all in the house. Let's see if we can hit those likes. I encourage you to hit the like. You don't have to, but I encourage you to. Captain Grandma said, Jacob, you're losing faith. You need to talk to the hippie. I always need to talk to the hippie. I always need some more hippie in my life, honestly. The more Hotspur hippie I have in my life, the better I could be, honestly. Hashtag Jim1 says Ben Kaufman. Big up Ben Kaufman. Yes, sir. Hashtag Team Jim every time. Fair enough. Bummy move. All right, cool. Because I retract, Matt. I take it back. You're right. I shouldn't have called him a bum, and I apologize. Sorry, but I'll be pissed off if Klinsmann doesn't play Son, or at least give him 60 minutes. I'm gonna fight you, Zapur. Why you feel this way? No. I'm just playing. You can feel this way, but no, I don't want. No, not at all, my friend. Not at all. Wow, so I beat him by 2, and as I thought we would win the league. As I thought you thought we would win the league this year. Kate, look, again, that's why I said at the beginning of the show, like, sometimes I feel like things that I say get taken out of context. Like, yesterday, all I was saying was that you can't completely tell me that it's impossible, because it's not. This is the most beautiful sport in the world. And how many times does a crazy result happen and you say, wow, that's football. Wow, that's the beauty of this sport. You know what I mean? It's just, yes, Dundada, exactly. Leicester type things, 100. Leicester type tings. Take out the H, because we ain't got no big H. We got the big James Maddison. Maddison. Love it so much. Big up, Dundada. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you in the chat. We have the best finisher in the league. Our midfielders and center backs are in top. Also, why can't we win? Why not? Why not us? I would say injuries, but we don't know for sure that injuries are going to happen. Again, these are things we're talking in hypotheticals here. I'm just saying uncomfortable conversations. Notice how we start moving and grooving differently, and the whole league is put on notice. Oh, Spurs, they're coming out, they're talking, and everyone's putting all these expectations on us. It's absolutely silly. Absolutely silly. Like, look at, there's something else I wanted to show y'all, but it's pretty shameful, I might add, and I feel like they're trying to put us on blast. Let me share this way. Football on TNT Sports, which I guess is something new out there in the UK. TNT Sports. We already had TNT Sports here in America. Shout out Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, etc. But it says Tottenham are currently top of the Premier League 2, and U18 Premier League, going for their own treble, they say. They're literally setting us up for failure, because if you look at some of the first replies, it's all, oh, they're going to bottle again. Oh, it's this, that, and the other. To me, I ain't having it. People want to put us on this pedestal, and I feel like Spurs fans, we should not allow them to do that. We want to be under the radar here. I like the fact that we crept up in the Emirates. They said, yeah, come on in. And then thinking it's going to be the same old usual Spurs that come strolling up in there. And guess what? It wasn't. Then they start complaining this, that, and the other. Oh, here's this excuse. I'm moving to injury crisis. Next week, play another title contender. Get the dub. Oh, this, that, and the other. I understand. Things happen. The ebb and flows of the match, so to speak. But come on now. Big up Strasburg, Steve. Trippier, the creator. Yeah, he's balling out there. Not going to lie. Been very jealous watching him ball. Our fans said he was done. Much like they tried to do with Romero. Much like they tried to do with Sonny. They try to write him off. He goes through a bad little period. Then they wrote Trippier off. Everyone said he was done. That's what I'm saying, Steve. People put fucking players in these boxes. They say, this is what you can't do. And to me... Nah, I ain't having it. Until you prove otherwise, I ain't having it. Trippier was never done, but our fans, you would have talked to half of the fan base, they would have told you he was. And then I remember when y'all signed him, I was like, wow, we couldn't have signed him for 12? What was it, 15 mil? Such a steal. I said, we couldn't have done that. He was better than any right back we had at the time. And look at him balling. Anyway. Big up, Steve. Big up, THFC Till I Die. How you doing? Hope you're well. It's pronounced Reading, Jacob. Okay, Reading. Alpesh Patel. Jacob, it's pronounced Reading. Reading. All right, I got it. Hey, yo, TJ Waffle TV's in the house. Big up. How you doing? Can smell the waffle from Kansas City. Must be serving it up. Sir, the reason why you smell the waffle is you just pulled an all-nighter. Every time you go on YouTube, you cooking and serving up that waffle at the Waffle House 24 hours of the day. What are we talking about here? That's why your clothes, when you cook so much waffle, my friend, it's going to smell. It's going to get into your clothes, and it's going to seep into the threads, and then you put it on the next day. Guess what? It's still going to smell like waffles. But big up, TJ. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Big up, Jacob says, Faz Radfar. I prefer we stay under the radar and let them all think we've been lucky so far. If no injury disaster for us, we will win the league. I am certain of that. Y'all, okay, in the land of hypotheticals, before we end off the show, do y'all really think, like, with I know you can't guarantee that we will have no injuries, but just for a moment, let's imagine a world. Look, there's a world right there. Imagine a world where all the teams have their best 11 and no one gets injured. Can we win the league in that sense? Be interesting. I live near the hippie. The hippie is an octopus, a human clothing with a tie-dye disguise and a beard. He can predict games if he's in the mood. All he has to do is close his eyes and really listen, and the Hotspur hippie can figure out anything. I'm certain of that. I am absolutely certain about that. Only ancient aliens can stop us winning. Come on, Ben Kaufman. Look at that. Flexibility of thought. Earlier he was Eeyore. Now he's ready to win the league. I love to see it, Ben. I love to see it. King Dom says, stupid poll. When Bentancur fit, he still isn't match fit. 67% have common sense. Well, King Dom, it's not a stupid poll because it's shit that I've seen online. People saying that he should start when he's ready. He should start. I'm just presenting options, bro. You don't have to be upset about the poll, my friend. You don't have to be upset about the poll. Jacob, can we play Maddison in the number 9 role to accommodate Bentancur? Ooh. Why would we play Maddison in the 9 instead of Sonny? Why would we do that? I don't see that. Oh, so we move Sonny out left and then that solves our left winger problem? Maybe that could be a short-term thing. I don't know. Hey, maybe you're onto something. I don't know. It might not happen. Why are you late? Am I late? What time is it? Am I late? I don't know if I'm late. Am I late? The channel will be redirecting to Staffy TV, where I will be on arguing with TJ Waffles. TJ Waffles going to be cooking up something on stream. I know that. You want to be under the radar, but then you declare you're going to win the league. Bro, I've never declared we're going to win the league. Kate thought I said we're going to win the league. Bro, I said I want to go under the radar as long as possible because that bodes well in our favor. And the longer people think we're lucky and that this is a fluke, the better that bodes in our favor. That's what I've said. Now, in regards to winning the league, I've said you can't tell me it's impossible that we cannot win the league because no one has a fucking crystal ball that can predict the future. What I have said is that could it happen? Yes, it could. Will it happen? I don't know. You can't tell me that it won't happen. Mathematically, it is possible. It is also mathematically possible that we get relegated. That's mathematically possible as well. I don't like to say in finality what will or won't happen because I feel like that just sets you up for either failure, disappointment, or like I don't know, man. What did I say that made it sound like I never declared I'm going to win the league? I don't know what that is. Good evening, El Tel Cocarel. Good evening, Jacob, and all you lovely people watching and partaking in the chat. How are you doing, El Tel? Good to see you, my friend. Ren, morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you are well. Big up, big up. Trippier is one of my favorite ever players. He's been stunning for Newcastle. I love the guy so much. He's Spurs through and through. I know that much. He has it in his heart. But I love him. We wrote him off way too soon, yo. We wrote him off way too soon. I'm impressed 67% have common sense. Yeah, TJ Waffle TV. Get back in the kitchen, Jacob, with your customers. Hey, you want to know why you're the manager of the Waffle House, TJ? It's because you've been working there so damn long. I had to give it to you, man. Big up, everybody. Where am I at? We'll catch up in the chat before we say goodbye. And I am running a little bit late to the other show. Spurs have 3 evening matches in a row next versus London rivals. When it gets dark, let's light it up. Start strong versus Fulham. We owe them for the League Cup exit. We absolutely owe them a little spanky because now we're going to give them the strongest 11 that we got pending Jurgen Klinsmann and his masterclass. So we got Kate claiming that Ben is a flip-flop. Strasbourg says Ben is a flip-flop. Flexibility of thought is only classified as a flip-flop these days, I guess. It's funny, but we're allowed to change our opinions on things when more facts are brought to the table. That is a possible thing, like, anything in life. Jacob, if we beat and not lose the top 6, can we reach the top of the league, but even beating lower teams as well? Bro, we just keep winning. As long as we keep winning, just keep winning. Just keep winning. And if we go out there and every match, I feel confident that if we go out there and we play the style that we want to play and we bring them the fight that we have shown that we can bring time and time again, I like our chances in any matchup to at least go toe-to-toe. That's not going up toe-to-toe and getting the win. That's going up toe-to-toe and not faltering when the circumstances may or may not be in our favor. Now, Liverpool, that was our favor. Arsenal, I would say that's not our favor. We got a bullshit-ass VAR call on Romero's hand, but no one want to talk about that when it's him. But Van Dijk has the same exact fucking thing, except it's him that it ricochets off of and hits his hand. But VAR and the inconsistencies, now they're going to get their knee pads out because it's Liverpool. This is the problem I have with VAR, is the inconsistencies. And the other problem I have with fans who want to call out, as fans of all football clubs, we should unite on this VAR atrocity. It only happens, only people want to reunite on these atrocities is when it's their club, but not when it's Spurs, not whenever it's Lucas Moura getting fouled, falling down, and the ball happens to hit his arm in a build-up play, and then we score a goal to win that match, but then they take it away, and we end up losing. So, yeah, but let's not talk about that, right? Let's not talk about that. Choo-choo, all aboard. Big up, Todd Spurs. How you doing? That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Big up Strasbourg Steve. Go subscribe to Strasbourg Steve. Get that. He needs to be on like 50K already because he keeps up about 50K clubs around the world. Not a flip-flop. Just need Tottenham to put a smile on my face currently. Need them more than ever. Big up Ben. Let them put a smile on your face, bro. Enjoy it. That's what I'm saying, man. You can either enjoy yourself in the pool or be worried that some kid's peeing in it. Plain and simple. To me, I hope that the chlorine kills the pee-pee before it touches my skin. Personally. Big up C Cube says, hi Jacob, been a while since I've tuned in live. Usually watching playback and see your chat has turned feisty. A little bit feisty, but it's okay. Everyone loves each other here. All the doubters don't realize that Ainge's teams continue to improve during the season. Captain Grandma, this is something that everyone doesn't want to look at. The fact that Ainge starts slow and builds as he goes throughout the years and then creates what I would say a loyal legion of lovers. And I'm already aboard that. I will be an Ainge fan no matter what. And it's only been 8 games. But I think in the short 3 months that I've been together with Ainge, I'm wearing this shirt again today, 2 days in a row, because I'm missing you. It's like you've gone away on a trip, an international 2-week trip. I'm not going to see Papa Ainge for 2 weeks. And now I'm just living in your clothes again, smelling the smells and missing you. But we'll be back, and I can't wait. Cannot wait for some Ainge ball to be back, honestly. Not a stupid poll. What did I pick? Let's see. What did CQ pick? I'm going to say you said take time to slowly bring him in and see CQ. That's what I'm saying. Ridwan, sweet stash. You like it? It's the freedom stash. I've been getting it in honor of that Jota guy, the guy that looks like George Michael, who just recently left Al Ittihad, or he's going to leave Al Ittihad on a free. Yeah. So I did it to hopefully he will come to the show. Jim says, great show as always. Jacob and Chewy, big up. Chewy's still here. My son's out there yelling. He ain't taking a nap. It's too late for a nap, so he's in Madness FC. But big up. There's the link for Steve. If you haven't already, go subscribe. It's a great channel over there. Donovan says, just was at the dentist, my ass, now to get ready for our first indoor game tonight. Oh, just at the dentist was ass. Hey, that sucks, bro. Dentists always suck. I hate the dentist. Oh, we got a super chat from Bobby K. Starting to get Jacob a PS5 fund so we can play. Bro, I played with TJ Warren yesterday because he has the PlayStation 4 version. So if you have a 5 and you get the ultimate version, we can play because you get the PS4 and the PS5 version. You just have to start up the game on the PS4 version and then we can play. But big up Bobby K. Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. It means a lot. And I'll put whatever gets left out of YouTube's taxation, I will put towards the PS5 fund. We'll start it. I'll keep a little tracker. I'm opening my notes literally right now, and I'm going to start doing PS5 Super Chat fund. And I'll put the date on 10/11. Well, for you UK, you'd say it's 11/10, but in America, we say 10/11. I'm going to put Bobby K. $2. There you go. And we'll see what that all comes out to when YouTube gets their hands done. Strasburg Steve with a blank super chat. Big up. Is this for the PS5 fund? What's going on? What's going on here? Big up. Whatever your next chat is, I'll make sure I read it. But big up, Strasburg Steve. I appreciate that. I think it's the first super chat you've sent in, and that touches me right in the tinglies. Cal says, he doesn't look like George Michael, doesn't he? Does look like George Michael, doesn't he? You, Jota, have faith is right there for when he scores his first goal. Ooh, that would be great. It's 12/10/2023 officially. So 10/12. Got it. I don't know why y'all put the date first and not the month, because if I wake up in a coma and I see 12/10, I'm thinking December 10th. Personally. But I know it's different. We're all brought up different. That's okay. Y'all, I do got to go. I don't know if they've started over there on Staffy TV, but you can stay right here. Keep it locked. And go on over there. Even if you're there for just a short time, go over there and say TJ Waffles and Jacob Speaks Truth. Because TJ's trying to start this narrative that TJ, oh, big up Ellie. Okay, whoa. Y'all are super chatting. I got to end the show. Y'all are y'all, whoa, y'all blessing me. Y'all blessing me. My son's yelling and y'all blessing me. Ellie, yo, you're sending me a tracky jacky and we're talking about those 2 shirts. Come on. Y'all blessing me. This is for your lad and lassie as they allow you to bring us vibes, which we all appreciate. Like I said, you are so cool, Jacob. Big up, Ellie. Showing love. You've been a supporter since this channel had 50 subscribers. You've been a supporter at every juncture, Ellie. That's why you are the queen, and I appreciate you so much. Here we go. On 10/11, Bobby did $2. Let's see who else. Well, Ellie said this is for me and the young one, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Ellie anyway. I'm gonna put Ellie down for $5. Put Ellie down for $5 because that's at least what I'll get back from. That's about what I'll get from YouTube from it. And then Kate, with Just a Girl Loves Spurs. PS5 fund from Team Realism. Kate, thank you so much. You're blessing me. I'm trying to end the show. Let's see. You put 19. Boom. I don't have a pound symbol on my keyboard, but there it is. Big up Kate. I do appreciate that very much. And big up Ellie. You bless me way too often, and I'm humbled. Just like I am so privileged and so privileged to be able to watch Heung-min Son and enjoy Tottenham Hotspur in the manner in which I do. I am also privileged to know such fine folk as y'all that want to go ahead and super chat me like that to get this PS5 fund started. I do appreciate that. That's love, y'all. That's real love. Strasburg Steve says, I need a PS5 too, to be honest. Need to kick TJ Warren's ass at EAFC. Luckily, TJ Warren has both 4 and 5, so you can kick his ass either way. You can kick his ass either way. I will be going head to head with TJ and probably Staffy as well, because I got to call Staffy out. He's tried to say something to me about that I waffle all the time. And I was like, bro, what are you talking about? And then Hussam also, he said, I got 2 wafflers on. And then Hussam was like, my first thought was you have Jacob on. So apparently I'm building up this rep as a waffler. And you know what? I got to start fighting folks. That's it. I got to start fighting folks. That's just it, man. That's just it. Big up Ben Kaufman, 27 away from 600 over there at the coffee company. Go ahead and subscribe. Big Steve coming in. He hit the 79th like. Big up. I see 81 likes. I appreciate you. You're smart. You're loyal. You're beautiful. And you came here to bless us. And I appreciate that. That means a lot. 94 votes in the chat. Again, it was a short one. So sadly, we did not hit the 100 likes while live, but that's okay. Because you know what? I know the folks who come back on replay, y'all going to hit them likes up 100%. And we'll get over 100 because that's the goal here. 100 to 150 is usually the target. Yesterday's stream, almost 200 likes. So appreciate everyone who did tap in for the almost 3-hour stream yesterday, a 2-hour stream, something like that. Solo 2-hour stream. You got to appreciate that anyway if you can't appreciate it anyway. But that's going to do it. Just stay locked. You don't have to go nowhere. I'm going to end the show, but whenever it ends, we're going on over to Staffy TV where I'm going to argue with TJ Waffles and Staffy, the other waffler. Apparently everyone's waffling except for me. Don't worry. I'm the only one who won't waffle. Oh, Jim, before I can even end the stream, hitting us with another one. Let me go ahead and put it down as well. Jim with the $2, £2. The PS5 fund is officially begun. Thank y'all so much. Y'all humble. Honestly, Bobby and I were talking about it, and I jokingly was like, he jokingly brought it up, like, you should do a stream and try and raise money for a PS5. And I was like, that's silly and ridiculous. No way. But there it is. But big up Bobby K for kicking it off. Strasburg Steve for going ahead and contributing as well. Ellie with the £10 super chat. Big up Ellie. Big up Kate and Jim, the only married Spurs couple on YouTube. So go to Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. Make sure you subscribe over there because you get content you can't get anywhere else, and that is for damn sure. But big up Ellie so much. Let me know how it went. I know life is tough. You said you were gonna send it yesterday, but today. I'm all confused and twisted. But Ellie, whether you send it today or in 2 weeks, I don't mind because you were blessing me. And so I just want to say Ellie is a great friend of the channel. Anytime you see Ellie, big her up. She is Spurs through and through. She used to play for women's Spurs after all. So, I mean, if that don't demand respect, I don't know what does. So big up Ellie every single time for showing the love. Lisa says, big up Jacob, been listening for a while, just couldn't chat, missing my Spurs peeps, trying my best to catch more streams lately. Big up, Lisa. We are always here. Always a blessing to see you here. Viva la Mexico. You know that. And orale way is what I got to say today. Ellie is the queen 100%. Yes. And on that note, I will end the show, play the little outro for you, and then I'll send you on over to Staffy TV where you can find me for about another hour or so, hour and a half. Who knows how long it goes. TJ likes to waffle when we could get into a sticky situation. So nonetheless, I will see y'all there if you hang out. Make sure to come say USA Raid when you get on over there. But big up, everybody. I do appreciate y'all. Sorry it was a shorter stream for anyone on playback. You are a GOAT. Appreciate you hitting that like, and the support on the channel is immense. It does mean a lot to me. Let me see. We lost a subscriber during the show, but that's okay. They'll be back next week. Don't you worry. I know they will. But big up every single one of you. Big up every single one of you. Yep, Big Steve, we do. We got ex-pro players. Ellie is old. She used to play for Spurs women. That's what we run deep out here at Tottenham Hotspur. Come on now. Orale way. You got to love it. But big up, Lisa. Always good to see you in the chat. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But again, hang tight. I'll see you in just a moment. But as always, stay fresh, stay blessed. Up the lads, and come on, you Spurs. Course.
United Spurs of America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.